Imagine standing at the edge of a glowing blue cave that looks like it belongs on another planet, or walking through a canyon painted in colors so vivid they don't seem real. Our planet hides places so breathtaking they'll make you question if they're even real. We're counting down 10 locations that redefine beauty, and number 1 is a place so stunning that millions travel halfway across the world just to witness it for 60 seconds. Before we reveal it, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment telling us which destination is on your bucket list. You've seen waterfalls before, but nothing like this cascading masterpiece. Plitvice Lakes National Park features 16 terraced lakes connected by over 90 waterfalls, creating a turquoise staircase that stretches across 73,000 acres of Croatian forest. The water gets its electric blue-green color from minerals and organisms, creating travertine barriers, the same material that forms stalactites in caves. Here's the mind-blowing part. These lakes are constantly changing shape. The travertine grows about 1 centimeter per year, meaning the waterfalls you see today are literally in different positions than they were a decade ago. In autumn, when the surrounding beach and fir forests turn golden, the contrast against that impossible blue water creates a scene that looks photoshopped, but is 100% real. Picture sandstone walls that flow like frozen waves, glowing in shades of orange and purple that shift with every passing minute. Antelope Canyon in Arizona was carved over millions of years by flash floods rushing through Navajo sandstone, creating corridors so narrow you can touch both walls at once. The Upper Canyon is just 120 feet long, but reaches heights of 120 feet, making you feel like you're walking through a cathedral sculpted by water and time. The magic happens at midday when sunbeams pierce through the narrow opening above, creating columns of light that illuminate swirling dust particles like nature's own laser show. Only about 100,000 people per year can visit, because the Navajo Nation strictly limits access to protect this sacred site, making it more exclusive than many luxury resorts. What if you could walk on the sky? The Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat, covering over 4,000 square miles, an area bigger than the entire island of Jamaica. This isn't just any salt flat. It contains 10 billion tons of salt and sits at an elevation of 11,900 feet, making it one of the highest deserts on Earth. During the rainy season, from November to March, a thin layer of water transforms the entire surface into the world's largest mirror, perfectly reflecting the clouds and sky so flawlessly that you literally cannot tell where the ground ends and heaven begins. The crust is 10 feet thick in the center, strong enough to support trucks driving across it. Beneath all that salt lies 50 to 70% of the world's lithium reserves, worth an estimated $500 billion. Remember those floating mountains in the movie Avatar? They're real, and they're in China. The Zhangjiajie National Forest Park features over 3,000 sandstone pillars that shoot straight up from the ground, some reaching heights over 650 feet, taller than the Washington Monument. The tallest, the Avatar Hallelujah Mountain, stands at 3,544 feet and was actually renamed after inspiring James Cameron's blockbuster. These pillars formed over 300 million years ago through erosion that wore away softer rock, leaving these massive towers that seem to defy gravity. A glass bridge spanning 1,430 feet connects two cliff faces, suspended 1,410 feet above the canyon floor, making it higher than the Empire State Building is tall. On foggy mornings, the peaks emerge from clouds like islands floating in a white ocean, exactly like the alien world that captivated billions of moviegoers. Imagine snow-white terraces cascading down a mountain in a country where summer temperatures hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Pamukkale, meaning cotton castle in Turkish, features 17 natural hot spring pools that spill down the hillside, creating travertine terraces that look like frozen waterfalls. For over 2,000 years, water rich in calcium carbonate has been flowing from the mountain at a temperature of 95 degrees Fahrenheit. depositing white minerals at a rate that builds about half an inch of new travertine every year. The entire formation stretches for about 8,800 feet and rises 560 feet high, roughly the height of a 50-story building. Ancient Romans built the city of Hierapolis right on top because they believed the waters had healing powers. Here's what most people don't know. The terraces are so delicate that visitors must walk barefoot, and certain sections are completely off limits to let them regenerate after decades of damage from excessive tourism. Dancing curtains of green, purple, and pink light that ripple across the entire sky sound like science fiction, but they're visible up to 243 nights per year in Iceland. The aurora borealis occurs when solar particles traveling at speeds up to 45 million miles per hour collide with gases in Earth's atmosphere, releasing energy as colored light at altitudes between 60 and 200 miles above the surface. Iceland sits just below the Arctic Circle at 64 degrees north, making it one of the most accessible aurora viewing locations on the planet. The strongest displays, rated KP9 on the Planetary K Index, can be bright enough to read by and cover skies from horizon to horizon, with light moving faster than your eye can follow. September through March offers the best viewing, and the phenomenon is so powerful it can actually be heard, a crackling sound that occurs during the most intense geomagnetic storms, though scientists still debate exactly why. You're looking at the only living structure visible from space. The Great Barrier Reef stretches for 1,430 miles along Australia's coast, covering an area of 133,000 square miles, larger than Italy. This isn't one reef, but a system of nearly 3,000 individual reefs and 900 islands, home to over 1,500 species of fish, 400 species of coral, and 6 species of sea turtles. Some of the coral formations are over 500 years old, meaning they started growing before Shakespeare was born. The reef generates over $5 billion annually for Australia's economy and supports 64,000 jobs. But here's the heartbreaking reality. Rising ocean temperatures have caused severe bleaching events, with 30% of the coral dying in just a 9-month period in 2016. Swimming through these underwater gardens of electric blue, neon pink, and vivid purple feels like floating through an alien world, which makes its fragility even more devastating. What does paradise actually look like? According to millions of travelers, it's an island in the South Pacific, surrounded by a lagoon so blue it seems artificially colored. Bora Bora's lagoon covers 54 square miles of water, ranging from turquoise to deep sapphire, all enclosed by a barrier reef that creates the calmest, clearest swimming conditions imaginable. The island itself is actually the remnant of an extinct volcano that last erupted 4 million years ago, with Mount Otomanu rising 2,385 feet from the center like a green cathedral. Those iconic overwater bungalows, now copied by resorts worldwide, were invented here in the 1960s and cost between $1,000 to $5,000 per night. The water visibility reaches 150 feet on good days, meaning you can see the sandy bottom from your bungalow deck as clearly as if you were wearing a diving mask. Only 9,000 people live on this 12-square-mile island, keeping it blissfully uncrowded despite its fame. Perched 7,970 feet above sea level on a mountain ridge surrounded by clouds, this lost city remained hidden from the world for over 400 years. Machu Picchu contains over 200 structures built from massive granite blocks, some weighing over 50 tons, cut and fitted so precisely that you cannot slide a credit card between them. And the Incas accomplished this without wheels, iron tools, or written language. The entire city was built around 1450 AD and mysteriously abandoned just 100 years later, before Spanish conquistadors ever found it. An estimated 1.5 million people visit annually, climbing the 1,444 steps of the Inca Trail, or taking the train through the Sacred Valley. Here's what blows my mind. The city was constructed on 2 fault lines, yet Inca engineers designed it with such sophisticated earthquake-resistant techniques that after 500 years and countless tremors, the structures remain standing, while modern buildings in the region have crumbled. When morning fog rolls through the ruins at sunrise, It creates an ethereal scene that photographs simply cannot capture. Forget Niagara. Victoria Falls is the largest sheet of falling water on Earth, and witnessing it is like standing at the edge of the world as it tears itself apart. At peak flow during April and May, 550,000 cubic yards of water per minute plunges over the edge, enough to fill 26 Olympic swimming pools every single second. The falls stretch over 1 mile wide and drop 354 feet, creating a roar so loud it can be heard from 25 miles away, and a mist cloud that rises 1,650 feet into the air, visible from 30 miles away, which is why locals call it Mosi Oatunya, the smoke that thunders. The force creates a permanent rainbow, and during full moons, a rare lunar rainbow appears, one of only 2 places on Earth where this happens reliably. Standing at the edge during peak flow means getting completely drenched from the spray, despite being hundreds of feet from the water, and the gorge it has carved is over 60 miles long. David Livingstone, the first European to see it in 1855, wrote that scenes so lovely must have been gazed upon by angels in their flight. Here's your bonus fact. Scientists believe there are thousands of equally stunning places on Earth that humans have never even seen, hidden in unexplored caves, deep oceans, and remote jungles. Our planet still holds secrets that would redefine our concept of beauty. If this video made you want to pack your bags immediately, hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next adventure. And tell us in the comments, which of these 10 places would you visit first if money was no object?